Picture the greatest empire the world had ever seen. And now imagine it simply stopping. No final battle, no dramatic last stand, no moment of reckoning. Just a September evening in 476 AD, when a teenager named Romulus, the last emperor of Rome, handed over his crown and walked away. And the strangest part? Almost nobody noticed. To understand how Rome died, you first have to understand that it had been dying for a very long time. At its peak, Rome had controlled everything from Scotland to Mesopotamia. 70 million people, 1/4 of the entire human race. But by the 400s, the Western Empire was a ghost of itself, shrinking, broke, and desperately propped up by the very barbarian soldiers it had once conquered. The treasury was empty. The legions were shadows of their former glory, and the emperors, there had been 9 in the last 50 years, were mostly puppets. Rome wasn't conquered. It was hollowed out, slowly, quietly, from the inside. The man who ended Rome wasn't a conqueror drunk on glory. He was a soldier who just wanted to be paid. Odoacer was a Germanic chieftain commanding a coalition of barbarian troops who served in the Roman army, troops who hadn't been paid in months. His demand was simple: give us 1/3 of Italy's land as payment. The empire said no, so Odoacer took it. The last emperor of Rome was a 16-year-old boy named Romulus Augustulus, a name that combined the founder of Rome and its greatest emperor into one deeply ironic package. He hadn't chosen to be emperor. His father, a general named Orestes, had simply put the crown on his son's head and ruled through him. Orestes refused Odoacer's demand. He paid for that decision with his life. And then Odoacer came for the boy. What happened next was perhaps the most surprising moment in the entire fall of Rome. Odoacer looked at the boy, felt pity, and let him live. He sent Romulus to a comfortable villa in southern Italy with a generous pension, and the boy simply disappeared from history. Here is the most extraordinary thing about the fall of Rome. When it happened, most people didn't realize it had happened at all. The Eastern Roman Empire, Byzantium, simply didn't recognize the abdication as meaningful. The Senate in Rome kept meeting. The courts kept ruling. The roads kept being maintained. Odoacer didn't even call himself emperor. He called himself King of Italy and continued running Rome's administrative system almost unchanged. Rome had not fallen. It had simply changed management. So when did Rome actually fall? Historians still argue about it. Some say 410, AD, when the Visigoths sacked Rome. Some say 476. Some say the Roman Empire never truly fell. It just transformed into something new. Because here's the truth. Rome didn't fall in a day, or a year, or even a century. It fell the way all great things fall. Gradually, then suddenly, then quietly. And a 16-year-old boy named Romulus walked away from the throne. And nobody even bothered to stop him.